Support your locals, starting with Space Smoke Shop, located on 125 East Pennington Street, Tucson, Arizona.
Space Smoke Shop features local glass, cheap tobacco, and any drink you can think of. We're also a hookah lounge and a venue. Like us on Facebook to keep up with shows, deals, and products.
Don't forget, every second and fourth Tuesday is Punk Rock Tuesday at Space Smoke Shop, 125 East Pennington Street, located in downtown Tucson, Arizona. And be sure to tell them that you heard about them on the GMR Podcast. GMR. You're listening to the GMR Podcast.
You can hear my show on Stitcher. Stitcher is radio on demand. Download the free app today. Listen anytime, anywhere.
Create custom playlists. Over 20,000 shows to discover. Rate and review my show, the GMR Podcast, on Stitcher. Available on iOS, Android, Nook, and iPad.
On demand and on the go. No downloading, no syncing, no wasted memory. Stream your favorite podcasts. Don't have Stitcher? Download it free today at Stitcher.com or in the App Store.
GMR.
GMR.
Wow.
It's the GMR Podcast.
Episode 52.
That's right.
With Gene Mott and Marty Catola.
Oh, yeah. A whole year. Granted, we didn't do a show every week, almost, but we did the math and made it work out to where week 52 was show 52. Nice. We've had about 1,000 hits this year on the GMR Podcast.
Which is about 1,000 more than we had last year at this time.
That's very true. Last year, this time, it was just a thought. And the promise of iTunes. Oh, no, you got to be somebody big to get on iTunes.
How are we going to get on iTunes?
You just got to give somebody money every month.
And we're also on the Stitcher network, internet radio, on demand.
I saw the Stitcher app now because Ray got a
pretty
tablet.
sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you hear me shaking the mic? Am I shaking the mic too much?
No.
Can you hear that?
Nah, not
okay.
too bad.
Good.
Yeah, Ray's got a tablet. So Ray's on Twitter now. You can find and follow him through our link at GMR Podcast.
What's his Twitter name?
I believe it's Ramon Daniel 73. He's going by Ramon on all of his internet things.
No, you know what we got to do before we run? Well, we still got some time. Make some time to play another round of Big Bang Theory.
Oh, okay.
I'm so way behind in the score. If you're keeping score, I've never won a game. Have I?
No, you got close that last time.
And I know people are excited about that. Now, Punk Rock Tuesday is now Punk Rock New Year's Eve. So you're going to want to check that out at the Space Smoke Shop if this drops in time. The Space Smoke Shop, New Year's Eve, 7 o'clock. Go to their Facebook, figure out what's going on. But
apparently we talked about Phantasm on show 3.
Is that right?
It goes all the way back to then.
Well, that was right before that first horror Screamathon. Yeah. That was one of my favorite movies, and I just watched Phantasm 3, which totally tries to make sense of the previous two movies.
Does it succeed?
I think it does. I'm looking forward. I have the final episode 4, Oblivion.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it all fucking makes sense. And I could give you some spoilers. You want spoilers?
Sure.
So at the end of 3, they trap the old man. The old man is actually, his brain, he's got a ball in his head. He's got one of those silver balls, but his ball is gold. He's got a golden ball. And they fucking, like, it gets stuck to a plunger. And then they stick it in some liquid nitrogen to destroy him, because apparently cold is the thing that he doesn't like.
Oh, that's right. When he walks past that ice cream truck in the first movie, and it's that cold. Yeah,
And then the kid,
they would do well here.
the kid from the first movie, for the kid, whatever the kid's name was it Mike?
You think I'd remember?
You
these
think I'd
details?
remember? I just watched it yesterday. Anyway, he turns into like some sort of thing where he's got like, he's one of them. That's why the tall man wants him to fucking peel away the flesh so he can remember who he used to be. So apparently, I don't know. I'm really hoping episode 4.
You get more answers.
Episode 4, like a Star Wars.
It might as well be.
You know what else I noticed? It has a lot of. It's very similar to the Evil Dead movies with their humor, or their attempts at humor. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Which came out first?
Phantasm. Phantasm was the 70s still.
How about Phantasm 2? When did that come out?
Like 87 or 88. It took a long time for that one.
Although the tall man looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
But Reggie looks way fucking older because there are lots of flashbacks in all these movies. And he looked way younger when he was the ice cream guy. But there is a length of time because the kid goes to the hospital for years and years.
Oh, yeah. I remember when Phantasm 2 came out, it was really hard to get a copy of Phantasm 1.
Yeah.
And so people were going to that one without having seen the first one because it was really hard to get a hold of, and I'm sure they were baffled.
Well, Phantasm 2 doesn't do a whole lot to explain it. I mean, there are flashbacks. You can pretty much figure out what kind of. They always give you a little recap of what happened. Most of the movies, they start with the previous movie.
Yeah, you pick up right where you left off.
Although they did change the kid for the second one. You should look that up and see if it's the same. If they brought the kid back for the third one. Because I swear I was watching it and I was like, wow, that's the same kid. But in the second movie, it was a much less odd-looking guy. Because that kid was weird-looking in the first movie.
He was very 70s.
Yeah. And if you think about it, the tall man had no interest in him until he was spying on the fucking cemetery, right?
That's true.
So I really don't see how this all makes sense.
It says he's in 3 and in 4 and in 1, but I don't think it's him in 2.
No, they switched it up in 2. Well, that's good. They brought him back for the.
Yeah,
at least it makes more.
He's Mike in 3 and 4.
Oh, interesting movies.
Phantasm 2, this guy was playing Mike.
James LeGroux. What other movies has he been in?
Been in a lot of TV shows.
Yeah.
Most recently, Justified.
Never saw that.
Yeah, I couldn't really get into it. A lot of people love it, though. One of those character actors that does a lot of movies. Hey, he was in Singles. So there's your connection from Phantasm to Pearl Jam. 1 Degree of Separation.
What is Singles?
It's a movie by the guy who made Fast Times at Ridgemont High about people dating in Seattle. It's not that good of a movie.
It sounds like it's really good.
It's got its moments.
Let's see, there are people in Seattle and they're dating?
Oh,
Well,
he was also in Point Break as one of the beach gang.
I've never seen that either.
You never saw Point Break?
What's that about?
That's the Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze movie where they're surfers.
It sounds fucking awesome.
So we are watching that shit, dude. They put on president masks and rob banks. Wow. I'm amazed you managed to skip that one.
If I have seen it,
It's been on cable
I
a
definitely
zillion
have
times. But you've seen
blocked it
Roadhouse,
out.
though, right?
Oh, I definitely have seen Roadhouse.
It's right up there with the caliber of Roadhouse.
On Roadhouse now, Roadhouse Oh, it's a good movie.
Now, there's a Kevin Smith, Scott Mosier commentary on Roadhouse. I have yet to listen to that. So I take it they must enjoy the movie. It's an awesome riff tracks also. But a movie I really don't like is Cocktail.
Oh, with Tom Cruise?
Oh, that's a boring one. Even the riff tracks doesn't save that movie for me.
I've seen that movie.
Now, you've seen that one. Yeah,
I've definitely seen that one.
Just about everybody saw that one.
That's where he's doing all that fancy work with the bottles and whatnot, flipping them around and pouring drinks. And
yeah, that's one of those defining Keanu Reeves performances is Point Break.
Is that right?
Suddenly a whole world of pop culture and references will be made clear to you. That's what they were referring to?
No. So you're saying it has that sort of relevance? And
I think so.
It doesn't sound good in the surface.
I can't really say it's a bad movie, but I can't really say it's a good movie. It is what it is. It's 100% pure adrenaline. Point Break. And why are we talking about that? Because the guy who played Mike in Phantasm 2 is a different guy than who played Mike in 1, 3, and 4. And the guy that played him in 2 was in Point Break.
Was that his first movie, Phantasm 2?
Well, let me check again on here.
You know what? I don't even care. I don't know why I asked that question.
But that's the beauty
Jesus
of the
Christ.
internet. Because somebody listening might be asking that same question and going, I'm glad that he said that because
that's
I
right.
was thinking that.
I forget I'm doing a podcast right now, and I should be speaking for the viewers. I've not sold out yet. We've not actually made too much cash off this podcast.
It looks like his first real movie was Solar Babies. Do you remember
Now,
Solar
that was
Babies?
fucking good. No, that was a classic. No fucking idea what Solar Babies is.
Oh, wow. How did that one skip your radars? Well, we're going to have to talk about that. Oh, he was also in Drugstore Cowboy. Did you see that? The
probably
Matt Dillon movie where they're going around stealing narcotics
Yeah,
from
I
the
saw
pharmaceutical
I'm sure
place.
I saw it.
This is all right. Interesting movie. Solar Babies. What was that about again? In a future in which most water has disappeared from the earth, we find a group of children, mostly teenagers, who are living at an orphanage run by the despotic rulers of the new earth. Did I say that right?
Despotic?
Despotic? That's what it looks like it says. Finding an orb of special power. And then, yeah, the rest of it didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But Solar Babies, 1986. Hashtag Solar Babies. Holy
See, we
shit.
get that trending out there with all 30 you listeners out there. Solar Babies. Come on, guys. We can make this happen.
He was also in Batteries Not Included. He was also in Born on the 4th of July.
So he gets a lot of work, this guy.
Yeah.
When was he born?
1962.
So he's an old man. No offense.
Yep. Still doing a lot of TV.
That's right. Still working?
Yep.
Making it happen? Has he been on any of the Law and Order shows?
Well, I could look at it again.
Nah, let's not do that. So you're drinking Pepsi out of a Mountain Dew cup.
Oh, is that a Mountain Dew cup?
Yeah,
I hadn't even noticed.
it's crazy. Out of control.
And now we pause for station identification.
Well,
It's
here
time
we go.
for another rousing
Now
edition.
now the show grinds to a fucking halt. Here we go.
And then we'll remember we have this thing called the after show that we.
Oh my god. I asked for it.
Odd as fact. Okay, one more to wrap the year up here.
Woo! Here we go.
Did you shuffle these cards?
Here we go. Here we go. Round 2. Round 7.
Okay, that's Evens Fiction.
Even is fiction. So here we go with Gene attempting to read.
What are we doing? Big Bang Trivia.
Boom. In the episode, The Grasshopper Experiment, Season 1, Episode 8, what other TV show does Howard bet is popular in India based on Sheldon's claim that Doogie Howser might speak to a cultural aspiration to have one's children enter the medical profession?
I don't know.
Scrubs. It's Scrubs.
Wow, that was obscure.
Obscure. Maybe if I had read these better. Maybe we should
I
go.
don't think that would have made it.
Maybe we should go back to where you're holding. No, that's not good. People want to hear my voice. Don't they? They love this shit. People love this shit.
Kids love this shit.
6.
In the episode The Dumpling Paradox, Season 1, Episode 7, what BBC America program does Sheldon inform Leonard that he's watched every Saturday since they've moved into their apartment, a habit interrupted because Penny is sleeping on the couch?
I'm going to have to go Doctor Who.
Yes, and that ties right in.
To what we were talking about earlier. Woo! Maybe this is my day. Maybe this is my time. Maybe the fates have finally... Everything's aligned. The stars have aligned.
Fact.
This is a fact question. In the episode, The Classified Materials Turbulence, Season 2, Episode 22, when Penny kisses Stuart, what name does she accidentally call him?
Leonard?
That is correct. Stuart is the comic store guy?
Yeah.
Who almost killed himself in the last episode. That guy's going to kill himself. I rolled a 3.
So that's a fact, right?
Yeah. That's right.
In the episode The Zazzy Substitution, Season 4, Episode 3, Sheldon and Amy have a fight over whose work is more important. What does Sheldon acquire as a coping mechanism in that episode? You want me to read the question again?
Yeah.
In the episode The Zazzy Substitution.
Cats.
Yeah.
Cats. Zazzy was one of the cats he named. Zazzy.
That was a good one.
All the
Here's
other
your
cats
cat.
were named after the guys who
Yeah.
created the atom bomb, except for Zazzy, because he was so zazzy.
Here's your cat, and here's your $20.
Oh, I'm up.
Here's your cat.
Oh, that's right.
and
They
here's
were
your
selling
$20.
They were giving. They were paying people $20 to take the cats.
A fact.
That's another fact. In the episode, the Cooper Hofstetter Polarization, Season 1, Episode 8, how many attendees are present at Leonard's physics presentation?
3.
25.
Oh.
See, like you'd have to just watch that episode to remember that, I would think. Wow.
You go.
Why am I complaining? I'm ahead.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted for weeks now. Wow, another 6. I'm hot tonight.
In the episode The Gothowitz Deviation, what Sesame Street character does Howard contemplate getting a tattoo of on his backside?
Sesame Street character. Kermit the Frog?
Yeah. Yeah, you got your third card. I only got one.
I was going to say Big Bird, but then it's like somewhere I must have that in my brain. No, rolled a 6.
Fiction.
Okay. In the episode, The Justice League Recombination, what member of the Justice League does Sheldon dress up as for Stewart's New Year's Eve party?
Flash.
The Flash.
Because they were...
All right, so we're up 2-3 at this point. 2-3. A 4.
In the episode The Vegas Renormalization, Season 2, Episode 21, what Star Wars character is Leonard pretending to be who Raj describes as a shiny Sheldon?
C-3PO?
Yeah, your fourth card. Oh, shit. Ooh, now I get a fiction.
In the episode, The Big Brand Hypothesis, Season 1, Episode 1. Wow, it's the first one of those we've gotten. Sheldon argues that if Superman attempted to save Lois Lane's life by catching her with his arms of steel, he would actually do what?
Cut her head off?
Slice her in 3 equal
Oh,
pieces.
that's right. I should have been more specific. We could go to the rock, paper, scissors, Liz spot.
Oh, yeah. 3.
That's a fact, right?
That is a fact. I just rolled a 3.
For
yeah.
the win, possibly. In the episode The Jiminy Conjecture, Season 3, Episode 2, when a cricket chirps in the guy's apartment, Sheldon concludes it is a blank tree cricket. Fill in the blank.
A shoe tree.
Snowy.
Mm.
Sheldon concludes it is a snowy tree cricket. Well, I might have another chance here. Oh, another fact.
In the episode The Pirate Situation, Season 3, Episode 4, why is Raj upset? And Need, see, that doesn't even make sense. What do you read that?
In the episode The Pirate Solution, why is Raj upset and need help from Sheldon?
Oh, it does make sense when you say it like that. It's a tough one. I wouldn't have known it.
I don't know.
Because he's being deported.
Oh, yeah, and he needs to get the job so he can stay in the country. It's all coming back to me now. I was going to say about the desk stuck in the office. I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. All right, another for the win here. Ooh, a fact, right?
It's a fact.
This reminds me of those Star Wars Trivial Pursuit games that always came down to that last question. In the episode The White Asparagus Triangulation.
Oh, yeah.
Season 2, Episode 9. What baked good does Sheldon give Penny in an effort to talk with her about Leonard's relationship with Stephanie?
Brownie?
Banana bread.
Oh, fucking banana bread. God damn it. I could have had it.
It was so obvious.
Why was it so obvious? Okay, you're being...
That was sarcasm.
That's sarcasm. Gotten to the point where I can't recognize it anymore.
In effect.
In the episode The Grasshopper Experiment, Season 1, Episode 7, Penny makes a grasshopper for Raj when she's practicing her bartending skills at her apartment. What does Sheldon order?
Oh, he orders...
If you get this one, you're goddamn good. You just watched it yesterday.
No. A Shirley Temple minus the Shirley or something like that.
A Virgin Cuba Libre.
Oh, that's right.
How?
That's right.
Yeah, well, you just remembered that when I said it? It made sense?
It did, actually. Oh, I'm getting the difficult questions tonight. Oh, a fiction for the win. In the episode The Cornhusker Vortex, Season 3, Episode 6, Howard claims that it makes sense for Sheldon to understand Quidditch, but what other sport that Sheldon knows a lot about baffles him?
Football.
Football, you won a game.
About goddamn time.
And we'll be right back.
And now, it's time for the after show. Here we are, back.
After show,
Woo.
doing the...
Well, pretty good episode. What do you think?
Pretty good year.
Yeah.
You capped it off with the win of the Big Bang game there. I only had 3 cards.
You still, overall, you have more cards than I have. If we're keeping track overall, you've won several games. But yeah, things are looking up. We're on Stitcher. We got on that iTunes a long time ago.
We'll be back next week of our whole new year.
We've got a couple sponsors.
We're going to start counting down to Comic-Con again.
Comic-Con 2014. Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
And who else?
Oh, the character actor who played Badger on Firefly.
Firefly.
They haven't announced a lot of other guests yet, but...
Aren't those the only 2 that they had announced?
Pretty much, yeah. So.
Woo! Going to Comic-Con.
That's right.
What just happened?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
It was a podcast. That's what
It was a
just
podcast.
happened.
Number 52.
Wow, a whole year's worth. Even though you could listen to all of them in a little over a day straight of listening.
Yeah, but you got to be pretty messed up and run some sort of bender or some shit to do that.
So if you want to listen to all 52 in a row,
You'll learn to hate us.
yeah, write us and tell us how it went for you, because we'd like to know.
Document it. Yeah, keep a recording device on you while you do it. See what? Yeah, send us a tweet because you guys love to tweet us.
At GMR Podcast.
Ric Flair.
Woo!
GMR.
GMR.
GMR. GMR. GMR.
GMR. GMR. GMR. GMR.
GMR.